Okay, beautiful people, I'm going to talk to you today about updates. To those of you who are telling me, Milton, I want to move abroad, I do not know what to do, I am confused. I actually spoke to somebody today on one call, and this young lady told me that she is actually confused. And some of you are also telling me that, Milton, I've applied to 3 schools. The schools are not accepting me. I think I will have to give up. And now, let me tell you a background story. Before I move to this information, this is very important. This is a very important info. Before I talk about this info, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm saying this because this young lady told me that it's because of my videos, my inspiration, before she is still pushing through. Now, let me tell you, you guys know I am the only male child of my parents. My dad is late, and we are three. Like, I have 3 sisters. Now, I am the first, right? The only male child. If I do not stand up for myself and maybe fight for myself and also try to fight the grandparents in the village, who is going to fight for us? And coupled with the fact that I am the most educated, the most traveled, you see, there is nothing. So if I give up, it means that those other people beneath me or who look up to me, they have no hope again. And that is not something you should do, because your parents are trying, your sisters, they are trying to support you. Please keep standing and apply and apply and apply. I applied to 13 schools before I am in the Netherlands now. Even the Netherlands that I came through, it was a hurdle for me. My Nigerian people, some of you were sleeping while I was crossing Nigeria. After leaving Benin from collecting my visa, in fact, Cameroon to Benin, and then I don't want to say a lot of things that happened to me, but it's not a problem. I'm just saying this so as to encourage you. Now, let's move further. Those of you who have been telling me, Milton, I want to switch my education background, I want to switch career. Oh, some of you are telling me, oh, Milton, I want to apply, but I do not see programs. I have applied, and nothing is happening. This is a university in Lithuania. You should apply to. Check the programs and apply to this university. I would remember to put a link below. And I'm saying this because I know people who went to this university without direct contact. Like, the programs they applied to, they never had such qualifications at bachelor's. Like, if they went for physics, it doesn't mean that they actually had physics at masters. Like, if they went for masters in physics, I beg your pardon, it doesn't mean that they actually have a bachelor's in physics, right? So you can basically use a degree, a different degree, and apply. But make sure when you go to the program website, you verify if what they are asking you, you have it, because definitely they are going to ask you some things, right? And if you have those things, you give them and they will give you admissions. And now understand that Lithuania is one of those countries which is not that developed, but the acceptance rate last year was quite good. Yeah, as I'm talking to you, I know someone who moved from Asia. I don't want to mention the country. The person might watch this video is a very good friend. She moved from an Asian country to Lithuania recently. I think it's about 2 weeks or 1 week or so. I don't remember, for the February intake. Now, that is to tell you that Lithuania does not complicate. We hope that it stays the same this year. So, go to this university and check the programs. The name of the university is called Kazimieros Simonavičius University. This university is located in Vilnius. And those of you who also want to apply, also check Vytautas Magnus University. But remember, if you are applying for masters, you need IELTS or the Duolingo test. I'm giving you real life stories. Then, if you are going for bachelors, you either need Duolingo as well, because if they are asking master's degree students to show English proficiency, definitely you should also show English proficiency. Okay? So again, put in for your application. I know what you want to say. I know some of you will be like, oh, Milton, Lithuania is expensive. The application fee is too much. I know. But again, what are you going to do? I remember applying to a university in Denmark, paying over 80, I think that money was 78,000 CFA francs, more than 100 euros. And after 3 days, I was rejected. Did I stop there? I didn't stop there. Even some schools rejected me in the Netherlands, but I finally came in. The schools in Italy and the other countries, they equally rejected me, but I'm in Europe. So please, I know again, money is a problem. I totally understand. But please, do not leave money in your account and keep crying that, oh, Milton, I do not have the money. You need to cough out money to do these things, guys. Make sure you apply to so many universities. Now, remember, as you are applying to Lithuania, you cannot sit in Nigeria and get residence permit. Okay, you cannot sit in Cameroon and get residence permit. There are about 34 countries you can move to get residence permits. The closest ones that I know, okay, that Nigerians, Cameroonians, Ghanaians, Kenyans, and so many other nationalities can go to get their temporary residence permit to move to Lithuania. Remember, other countries you can move with a visa, but for Lithuania, you have to move with temporary residence permit. So the countries include Libya, and you also have South Africa, you have Malaysia, you have Singapore, you have UAE, and of course, so many other countries, including Canada. Now, these are the closest that I know that are close to like Cameroon. Libya is in Africa, right? And South Africa is up there. Then UAE. Those who can go to UAE, go and collect from there. Those going to Malaysia and Singapore. For Cameroonians, Malaysia and Singapore, I think is visa free, right? But it's better you try to apply from Singapore or UAE. Some other people are equally going to Philippines. But right now, as I'm talking to you, it looks like Philippines is not on the list. But we hope that it's not going to affect those who are applying this year. So if you are moving to Lithuania or you want to move to Lithuania, just make sure you have money. Schools in Lithuania, they charge about 2,500 to like 4,000 euros, depending on the level, if you are going for bachelor's or master's. Like this school, Casimiros Simonavicius, I think they have a program for like 3,000 euros. Then there are, I think the other programs are between 3,500 to 4,000 euros. Some are even more than that because they also have aviation. Okay, check that university, they don't complicate too much. And then remember, when you apply, get admissions, you will have to do some certain things. Then when you do those things, pay your tuition fee for 1 year. You have to pay the tuition for 1 year before they can give you an offer letter and a mediation letter. And do not forget that your police clearance have to go to Lithuania. The procedure, someone was telling me the procedure changed now, but I'm not very certain, okay, if it's actually true. Now, to those my people from Nigeria who are thinking they can apply to Bulgaria, please don't waste your time. Look elsewhere, okay? Bulgaria actually said they have like the total number of students they need from Nigeria. It's okay now that the list is full. So those who applied before, they are lucky. Those who are still to apply, you can't apply now. Just look elsewhere, okay? This is just for Nigerians. Other nationalities can apply. I personally asked them and they told me even Cameroonians can still apply. So go on and put in your application. Do not relent. Keep applying. If you have some money, try to hustle money, put in for applications. Trust me. One thing is, people don't understand that most of us didn't migrate because we were just chasing money. If it was money I was chasing, I could sit in Cameroon and make my money. But I have other things why I left. Okay. First of all, like I said before, I'm the oldest male child. I'm not saying this so you guys can feel pity for me. I'm just saying this to encourage you so you know. Being in a place which is so insecure is putting myself at risk. And again, other things again, that is why I left. So I'm talking now because I know most people like this. A lady told me today that I am a source of inspiration. I didn't know. She told me that because of my videos, she is now having the efforts, like she's putting in a lot of efforts to actually apply and move to Europe, which is not bad. Coupled with those that I know, there are so many people in Canada, so many people in the US, so many in Europe. Yeah. There was a time one of my friends was playing one of my videos in class in Italy, and the classmate was like, "Do you know Milton?" The guy was like, "Oh, they made a video and sent to me." When I came to the Netherlands, the hostel I was staying inside before I got my accommodation, there was a Portuguese guy in that hostel who knew me. He had been watching my videos and following me on YouTube and was even shocked. I didn't know anything about that. So this is what you should do. Be a source of inspiration, keep pushing and keep elevating. Like I said, you have to go to these countries to apply. When you get admissions, you will then start the procedure on Migris, and then after that, you are going to get a number. It is that number that you will use to go to the embassy and submit your documents. Lithuania didn't complicate, like this is for last year. They were not that complicated when it comes to residence permit application. So you should consider this country. Of course, I know their application fee is enough, it's a lot, but again, you have to choose. Are you going to be in Nigeria, or you want to be in Lithuania? It is now an issue of choice. So please do not forget, and so many other things. There is also information I will be giving you for Hungary and Poland. This is going to come in another video, and please do not forget that the links will be below. If you want to book a call with me, you are open, and I hope that the call is going to help you. There are so many things on this channel I've said before, and if you listen to my videos very well, you would be in the right track. Those of you who have a budget of at least 14,000 euros, please apply to a bigger country like Belgium, and then forget about Romania or maybe Slovakia, because you have enough money. But if your money is small, then you have to target these smaller countries. And even right now, as I'm talking to you, it is not small. It is not easy, not even small, not easy to study in Romania, because, of course, Babes Bolia is open, the University of Bucharest is open. Before you know, boom, they have shut the doors, because so many students will now flock the websites, right? But I understand. So keep doing your best, and we meet in Europe next year.